Hello everybody! Right, here we are again on how to play guitar. Still got the old mangled hand action, which means I can't rock out as hard as I want, but I have been working hard at some tabs for you. Saw Deadpool Wolverine the other day, which has Hell's Bells in it from AC/DC, so I've tabbed that one out. The lesson will come as soon as I can move my little finger enough to kind of rock out, but it is feeling a bit better now, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I thought today we'd run through something which I've seen online. I've always wondered, you know, if you can customize so many different parts of the guitar, like the straps and the buttons and the pick guards and all the colors of everything, why can't you customize the color of the strings as well? And I saw a YouTube video of somebody who it looked like they had multicolored strings, and I was like, is that even possible? So I did some digging around online, and I did manage to find some blue neon strings. I think these are called Doctor, the luminescent string. Patent pending. Does that mean it's not patented yet? Patented yet. I don't know why there's a blue glove on it if it's guitar strings. But I've always thought, wouldn't it be cool to have coloured strings? You know what I mean? So I'm going to stick these bad boys on the blue guitar to see if they suit it. And also to see if they sound okay, because I use 9-gauge strings. I'm sure you are aware. If you look at the descriptions of most of my videos, it tells you what string, what guitar, sometimes what pick I'm even using as well, just to try and, if you want to try and match the sound. I've also done a video on the settings that I use for the Silver Jubilee JCM 25/50. I can't even remember it. 2555X. So all of those are available, but we're going to throw these into the mix. How will the Doctor Luminous blue strings affect the sound? These are also, by the way, 9-gauge. Okay, I'll do a zoom in for you. We'll do a comparison playthrough in a bit, but first, with a bit of difficulty, it's time to change the strings. Now open up the old box for you before I do an amazing jump cut to make it look like it was a seamless and painless process. This is the box. Ooh, I haven't seen these before ever. The Doctor strings, Doctor Death. Oh wow, they come in packs of 1st and 4th, 2nd and 5th, 3rd and 6th. I wonder why. Maybe so you don't confuse them. Let's just open one up, shall we? Let's open up the... I'm guessing that the 6th string is the biggest, fattest one. Wow, these are blue, man. They look pretty cool, to be honest with you. I mean, they look like a normal guitar string, but blue, and apparently luminous. I don't know how we're going to test that. I suppose I'll have to turn the lights off at the end, but okay, time to attach them to the guitar. I'll be honest with you, I've already done one string so far, just for comparisons purposes, and it looks absolutely sick. Don't you think that's awesome? Sorry, I should look at the camera. What do you reckon? Anyway, I'll keep going. Just going to add in a little note here, by the way, while I'm mid changing the strings. We've done 2 so far, looking pretty cool. You can get other colours. There's obviously blue here. You can also get yellow, green and red and pink. Something I've noticed already putting them on though is that if you catch the string against some other metal, it does seem to rub a bit of the colour off, so that will be quite a key part of this. Just to show you what I'm talking about with the little chips in the string, like if you catch it, for example, here, you can see that some of the blue luminousness has come away. So just bear that in mind. I get the impression that these are going to be sort of, if you're doing a gig and you want to have a bit of fun and maybe, I don't know, show the crowd your luminous blue strings just for a laugh, then they'll be good for that. But I don't know how many uses you're going to get out of them, to be totally honest. If it's chipping just from actually putting them on, like against the frets when you're playing it, they could easily scratch the paint off underneath. The other thing to mention as well is the price, which I should have said early doors. One set of strings is about 20 quid, which is a lot. You know, it's probably 3 or 4 times more expensive than a standard set of strings. So I guess for now they're a novelty. But on the other hand, if you play a lot of guitar, why shouldn't you customize the color of the strings and everything else? Because it's quite fun. So anyway, that's where we're at. Still changing. I'll let you know when we're done. So we have the completed set of blue strings, which actually look unreal. Like, that is very cool that these strings even exist. Like I say, there's a couple of little bits where the coating has come off, already, so I'm concerned that sort of underneath them they might start to fade. But I guess, you know, I guess they're like a novelty, but I wanted to see if you could actually consider having these as a real set of strings and chuck it into your rotation, because it would be super fun to just have a bit of a cosmetically different set of strings every now and then. I'm going to show you how they sound in a sec. I haven't even tuned them yet. So I'm going to tune it up. I'm going to play kind of a comparison between my standard set of 9 strings, 9s, and this set, and just check it out, see what you think the difference might be. So what do we think of that then? I would say that they sounded pretty similar, but the feel of playing them, I mean, the reason I have 9-gauge strings is because I like to be able to bend the notes quite easily. I like the feel of how it plays. And even with a broken hand, I can tell that these strings are harder to play than your standard set of 9s. It's probably because the coating on the metal, it makes them a little bit harder to bend. So it feels like really playing a set of 10s instead of a set of 9-gauge strings. It's a little bit more tension in there. Also, I can just hear a little bit more of a muted sound. It's only a little bit. I mean, you can be the judge yourself listening to the comparison. I tried to play almost the same thing. Definitely not Oasis though, because I didn't manage to get tickets. So that little riff there was not Oasis in any way, because I'm annoyed about it. So you've got to really balance up whether you think they look cool enough to lose a little bit of your sound. I would say that if you're just playing to yourself at home, probably not, but in a on-stage context, it might be a little bit of fun just to actually try and do that. So those are my thoughts on the Dr. strings. I mean, they should call them at least Dr. Neon, and definitely should change the hand logo to some kind of guitar or string or something. I mean, what's the luminous hand about? My hand is luminous. Pretty cool. I'll leave this set on for a little while until the strings need changing again. So if I do any more videos once my hand's healed with the standard tuning guitar, I will show you how it's kind of holding up in that, and I'll update a link up here just to keep you in the loop, because they may be a lot of fun. But as I can already see, there's a little bit of wear and tear. I mean, it's underneath the strings where the frets are so far, but I'll let you know in the long term if they wear down. Anyway, about 20 quid for one set, so quite expensive, but like I say, if you want to have a bit of fun, I don't know, I think that the overall look might just be worth it. Oh, and one more thing, are they luminous? We're ending the video under the bed cover, and as you can clearly see, the answer is no.